I do not like starting out videos like this. I do not like starting out videos without any makeup on. I'm somebody who wears makeup pretty much every single day. Even when I know I'm not going anywhere, I will still put on makeup just because, I don't know, I just feel like I look better with makeup on, and I feel more confident even around my husband, you know, and he doesn't care. He could care less. He's like, why are you wasting your makeup and why are you wasting your time? But you know, I just do. I like to feel like I look good. So anyway, let's go ahead and put on some makeup. Now, a lot of these things that I'm going to be showing you today, a lot of the products are pretty new. Not necessarily like new on the shelves. I don't know if they're new. They might, some of them might be, but they're new to me, and you've probably not seen them in any of my Get Ready With Me videos before. And so yeah, I just kind of wanted to tell you a little bit about them because some of them I'm really liking. There's one or two that I haven't been using long enough to really, you know, give you a good idea on whether I'm in love with it or not, but so far so good. It's only been a couple days though. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump in and put on some makeup. Okay, so I'm gonna jump right into the eyeshadow because, you know, typically I'll do concealer and stuff like that first, but then if there's any fallout, then I'm like, I don't know, trying to get it off, and sometimes I mess up my concealer and stuff like that. So anyway, now the first thing that I wanted to tell you guys about is this eyeshadow primer, and it's by Profusion Cosmetics, and it's called No Budge. And this was actually sent to me in a big package with a bunch of other, you know, makeup items and stuff like this. But I don't typically wear eyelid primer because I've never found one that I really care for. I've tried a lot of the ones that have been suggested in the past, and for whatever reason, there's just something about them that I'm just not crazy about. Usually it's because they either make my eyelids look too dry or too crepey, or the primer's too sticky or it's too slippery. So there's always something. So anyway, this one actually is phenomenal. Now, I actually already put it on because I just wanted to give it some time to just, you know, set in or whatever. I don't know if that's even necessary, but I put it on before I even started this video. But it's just phenomenal. It doesn't make my eyelids sticky. It doesn't make them look older. It keeps my eyeshadow on all day long, and it's $4. Now, I do want to say that this is not a sponsored video. I've never had any communication with Profusion Cosmetics. They do send me boxes of goodies like periodically, and whenever I really like a product, I obviously want to tell you guys about it. So I do typically like their eyeshadows, and then this is something that I really, really like. So just wanted to tell you about it. Okay, so I do already have the eyeshadow primer on, and I am going to use this palette that they sent to me, and it's called Mirage. I just like their eyeshadows because they're really, really smooth, and I just love the way that they go on, and they're really inexpensive. I want to say that these are like $10 a piece. They have sent me 3 of these, and I have purchased 2 on my own just because I like their products. I like their eyeshadows so much, and they offer so many different colors. Anyway, I'm going to keep it real simple, and I'm only going to use this color, and I think that color, and then maybe one of these. So I know that's kind of boring given the colors in this palette, but I know my limits, you know, and I've tried to do stuff that's way out of my comfort zone before, and it comes out looking ridiculous. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to use that color right there, and I'm going to create, like I always do, just kind of like a half teardrop, you know, on my eye. So let's go ahead and do that. And this is just an e.l.f. brush. I want to say it was like $4 or something like that. They've got this new, like, I don't know, black collection or something, and I really like it. And I do want to say, these colors are very pigmented, and I just feel like they go on so smooth. I feel like I need to pull you in a little bit closer. Look at how nicely that went on. I just love this color too. Okay, so I think I've got the shape down there pretty much, you know, like I said, I just kind of wanted to create like a half of a teardrop on each eye that just kind of, you know, lifts my eyes up just a little bit. And for those of you who are new to my channel, I do have my eyebrows tattooed. I did it myself. And actually this last time that I did it, I used a different ink. And typically in the past, right after I finish tattooing, after it heals and stuff like that, I lose about half of the intensity. Well, this time I did not, and it is still very, very dark. But anyway, just in case you see something there and you're like, you said you weren't wearing any makeup, that's what it is. It's not like eyebrow pencil or something like that. So the next color that I'm going to use is this one right here, And I'm gonna place it, I'll just show you where I'm gonna place it. It's actually a lot darker than it looks even here. These colors are really, really pigmented. So, tap it off a little bit. I'm gonna stay underneath this shape that I created, quite a bit underneath, and I'm just gonna really darken it up right in here. And just kind of create, I don't know, I'm trying to make it look like I blended it up, even though I'm not doing any blending at all, you know. This is just a little brush from Smashbox, from a Smashbox palette. Okay. I'm gonna put a little bit right here. And just connect it, just like that. Okay, that looks really intense. I promise I'm gonna pull it out in the end, but anyway. Or that's the goal anyway, right? Okay. I always like to keep a paper towel close by just to kind of brush it off. And I'm gonna just kind of pull all this down just a little bit. There. Okay. Now I do want a little bit more in this inside corner here. Now I don't go all the way up with it. I just kind of do it underneath the original shape. I don't know, does that make sense? Let's do the other eye. Look at how pretty these colors are. I'm telling you, these colors are so intense and they're very pigmented. Look at that. And they're so smooth. They just go on so smoothly. Okay. So same thing. That's crazy. I'm just gonna pull it all down. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I think I'm going to take this color and this color, blend those together and just pop them kind of in the middle of my mobile eyelid right there. Just to give a little bit of dimension, you know. So those two colors, I'm going to go a little bit more with the lighter one. I might have to go, yeah. You know what, I'm just going to go with the lighter one. Yeah, definitely. And this little brush just came from a Milani, you know, a Milani palette. I like to come up, you know, a little bit past the crease. That way, whenever I'm blinking and talking and stuff like that, it looks like I have more of a, less hooded eyes, you know? And you know what? There's nothing wrong with hooded eyes. I actually love hooded eyes. I've had hooded eyes my whole life. I just don't like the volume loss, because once you lose the volume, then the skin just wants to hang down. When there's volume there and you just have, you know, a youthful hooded eye, I think it can be very pretty. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to use this color right here, and I'm going to put it up under the brow bone, and I'm just going to use it to kind of blend out those edges, you know, to make it look like I did some fancy blending or something. Okay, yeah. I need some eyebrows on. Okay. I'm thinking I like this shape a little bit more. I need to go look in another mirror because sometimes I'm not sure if I'm seeing things properly in here. Yeah, I feel like I need a little bit more color right in here. So I'm going to use that first color. No, I'm going to use the second color. The one that's a little bit darker. And I'm really going to just kind of leave my eye rested. Go just like that. Okay. And then I'm going to use that brush that I just used to kind of blend it out and do it again. Okay. I think that looks a little bit better. Okay, so right now it looks a little bit clownish, but I promise once I get on all the rest of my makeup, everything's gonna look a little bit better. Okay, so I'm gonna use this on my eyebrows. And this is something different. It is called 24-Hour Tattoo Studio. And it looks like this. This is the box that it came in. And this is what it looks like. It almost looks like a cream eyeshadow, just like that. And yeah, I'm gonna use that on my eyebrows. So I got the soft brown because what I'm trying to do is lighten up that intensity a little bit, you know? Whoops. Okay. And like I said, because I already have this eyebrow tattoo, I feel like it's just a perfect little, I don't know, just kind of outline to start with. Oops. So it's got this little spoolie on the other end, so I just messed up. I'll take that off. Yeah, I love that color. That is a perfect color. Now, I know some of you do not like a bold eyebrow, but I do. And so that's what I do. Yeah, that really helps out with the color, right? It's just, once I have makeup over my tattoo, it almost looks gray or yeah, like a grayish blue or something. Okay, so I think I've got them pretty even. I don't know. My eyebrows are not naturally even just because they're just, I wasn't born with even eyebrows. I don't think really many people are. So I'm gonna do my under eyes right now, and I'm gonna use the Milani Conceal and Perfect, and I will put, you know, everything in my description box below just in case you're interested in what I'm using. I got this recommendation from Risa Does Makeup a while back, and I've just been using it ever since, and I just really like it. So you have to be a little bit careful with it though. That's why I put it on my fingers first and go like this, because it can start to look a little bit cakey if you put too much on. So you just have to be careful. Just, you know, we have to be careful with a lot of our makeup application as we get older. Okay, I'm sure my face looks a little bit pink, you know, right there, because I've been using my Retin-A a lot lately. I've just been trying to be really, really consistent with it. But whenever I put on like CeraVe products that have niacinamide in it, it always makes me look pink. So anyway, I'm going to put on some mascara right now, and I'm going to be using this Neutrogena. It's called Healthy Volume Waterproof Mascara, and it looks like this. And this is a mascara that I'm really, really loving right now. This is something that I picked up recently, and I'm really surprised. I have been picking up a new mascara almost weekly, and I've just been so disappointed. But this one I'm actually very impressed with. So yeah, let me go ahead and put some on. Now this wand is just huge. I think that's the only thing that I'm not crazy about with this mascara. Look at that. It's huge. And surprisingly, it does not get all over my eyelids. The first time I saw it, I was like, oh, this is gonna be a disaster. But, you know, I was surprised. It really didn't. Okay, I'm gonna stop there for right now. Usually before it's all said and done, I will apply a little bit more mascara and stuff like that. I don't know, I just really have to work on, my eyelashes are just, I'm really challenged when it comes to eyelashes. They're so short, and then on top of it, they're doing something really weird. They're like wanting to, I don't know, turn in different directions and just not behave. And then I'll lose like a few in the same exact section, so it looks like I have a little bald spot there. I'm like, come on, please. Why did Mother Nature and Father Time, I've said it before, they are bullies, right? Okay, so the next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some green eyeliner. You know I'm wearing browns, but I think green and brown go really well together. This is by NYX, and it's called Tropical Green. And yeah, I'm just gonna put it in my waterline. And I also like to take it up on top, just that inside, all the way to the inside corner, just to make it look like my eyelashes come in closer. Okay, so now I'm gonna put a little bit of eyeshadow underneath my eyes. And I'm gonna go back and use this first color that I used, the lighter shade, and that's what I'm gonna put there. And I'm only gonna do the outside corners. Okay, so my battery just died. Hopefully I've got you still at the right angle. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put on this foundation, and this is by Covergirl, and it's called Outlast Active, and it's a 24-hour foundation, SPF of 20, and this is something that I've been using only for 2 days now, but I really like it, and but I don't think I've used it long enough to really, you know, I didn't inspect it well enough, but it seems to stay on my face. But one of the biggest reasons that I bought it is because it says it's great for, I think, what did it say? Something about like humidity resistant and stuff like that. Now first I'm just gonna, I like to just use one of these just to kind of move it all around. Okay, so now I'm gonna put on some powder, and this is something that I just picked up a couple days ago, and this is made by e.l.f. and it's called a blotting powder, and I thought, okay, that's really interesting, and it's for, you know, oily spots, but it's sheer, and so I just use it on my whole face, and I really like it a lot. Now, whenever you dip your brush in there, there is a lot of like product that kicks up, which is fine, it's a powder, but I feel like it's real light, like in consistency, so it works really well under the eyes as well. Let me use a different brush. Yeah, wow, I do. I really like that powder. It's just amazing how much better we look, or me anyways, I should speak for myself, how much better I look once I have on just foundation, you know? And it's so sad because all the little age spots and stuff like that are things that I did to myself, you know, by just not wearing sunscreen and baking myself in the sun whenever I was younger. Thank God we have makeup. Okay, so now I need some blush. What am I gonna use? Okay, so for blush, I'm gonna use this color right here. And this was actually sent to me from Profusion Cosmetics maybe 2 years ago. And it's called Blush and Glow #1. And I really like this second color. It's called Fantasia. Ooh, that is definitely gonna glow. Yeah, that looks really pretty. I gotta be careful with this. I don't want to use too much. Ooh, whoa. Yeah, that's really pretty. It might glow a little bit too much. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, well, when it says blush and glow, that is no joke. I feel like it might be a little bit too glowy on the balls of my cheeks. Yeah, I might have to put a little bit of powder there. I like it over here, but right here, it's a little bit too glowy. Wow. I don't know, I can't tell. I can't tell if I like it or dislike it. It definitely accentuates my pores there, so I might put just a little bit of powder over that. I'm just gonna use that same, yeah, that might be, I don't know. I look too old to be wearing it like this. Well, okay, so I don't think that the powder helped to like tone down the glowiness on my cheeks. So I'm just gonna go back in with my foundation brush. try to crack that a little bit. I don't know, maybe I need to leave it alone. Okay, so I really need to tone down my lips. I don't know why they're so red this morning. Just, I don't know what happens or what I do in the middle of the night to make my lips so red in the morning, because sometimes they're more of a flesh color, but today they're just really, really red. Okay, so this lip liner is called Nude Beige, and it's from NYX. Typically I wear the mauve, but I'm gonna go with this Nude Beige today because I've been using it quite a bit lately and I really like it. Okay, so before I apply any lipstick, I always want to put on chapstick first, and this is just Vanilla Latte. It doesn't have like a tint or anything to it. If anything, it has like a nudish brown. Okay, so now I'm going to put this lipstick on right here, and it's a very, very flesh colored nude. It looks like this, and I'm not sure who makes it, but I will put that in my description box. But it's called Nude Thrill, 755 Nude Thrill. And yeah, I just want to really lighten up my lips quite a bit. Now that is a very kind of a matte nude, and I'm not crazy about how it kind of like accentuates, you know, the lines on my lips and stuff like that. So I'm going to put a gloss over it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and top this off with a little lip topper that Profusion Cosmetics sent me also. I swear to y'all, this is not a sponsored video. I'm not getting anything out of this. Well, I did. I got these products, but I'm not benefiting at all by even telling you about these products. I just happen to love them. But anyway, I'm going to use one of these lip toppers, and I don't know if I want to use that one or that one. Shoot, and these are called Sparkling Lip Toppers, and this is just the mini, you know, little mini version. So let's see what this looks like. It definitely has some sparkle in it. You know what? Okay, so, all right, now that I did that, I do want to put a little bit more lipstick on it because I wanted more of a nude, you know, lip. And I feel like that took away the nudeness of it. Okay, I actually do like it better like that because it actually makes this color look a lot less matte and it looks a lot glossier. So that looks really pretty. Okay. Okay, so I think I might almost be done here. So I'm gonna go check this out in the mirror and then I'm gonna come back and just show you the final look. Okay, so this is the final look, and I do want to say, I think one of the only things that I would change about this look is the blush. It just, I feel like I should not have put it on the balls of my cheeks. I should have stuck with my Covergirl, what is it called? Something Glow. It's my absolute favorite. You can never go overboard with it. Now another product that I would highly recommend is this eyelid primer from Profusion Cosmetics. It's called No Budge. Y'all, this is so awesome. I've never found an eyelid primer that I did not have issue with. There's always some issue with it, and this one I just did not. And y'all, I swear to you, I'm not getting anything out of this. I do not have like a discount code or anything. There's no way for them to track, you know, how much traffic I bring in or anything like that. It's $4, you know? So anyway, it's just really, really good. And if you're like me and you've been looking for an eyelid primer that didn't make your eyes look too old or didn't make your eyeshadow just slip off your eyes, you know, it's like I said, I've always had issues. So anyway, this is a really good one. You know what, I was just about to go through all the products that I used and tell you which ones I highly recommend, but I actually highly recommend pretty much all of them except for the Blush and Glow. I like it here, but not on the balls of my cheeks. I think if you're a mature woman, you probably, you know, won't like that. Everything else I think is just incredible, but I think my two favorite are the mascara and the primer. I don't know how to choose. So that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like, you know, the final look, then, you know, let me know in the comment section or just hit the like button, either one. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I pulled it out at the end. I think I did. I think this is perfect for like a day or night look, especially if you're somebody who is typically likes more natural colors, more neutral colors, you know, like I do. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.